Hello everybody, Epic Mewtwo here. Today we are back with another figure unboxing video, and today we actually have a very special figure unboxing. We have a double feature. That's right. I am so excited about these guys. I've been looking forward to them ever since they came out. We're going to be unboxing these boys. Ironically enough, this guy came with it, but I will show you. You've already seen by the title, but it is the Tag Fighters Dragon Ball Super Broly, Goku and Vegeta. Ironically enough, the Legends Gogeta came with them, just in the packaging, but we'll be unboxing him at a later date. Oh my gosh. So we're doing both of these guys today, not just because, well, you know, they're the Tag Fighters line. Oh man, I can't tell you how excited I am for these. Bandai, don't let me down. You better not let me down. These look absolutely amazing. As you can see, we'll go here. The scene is based off of this particular scene from Dragon Ball Super Broly. Let me see if I can move the camera down a little bit. There we go. Very excited for this. Now, the reason why we're doing both of them at the same time is because what's really cool about them is not only can they be individual figures, they can also go on the same stand, which is amazing. As you can see here are the individual ones, but then there you can see that they can go on the same stand. So we are going to be unboxing them today, and I'm so excited about it. This is really weird because, like, you would think that these would be on the same side, but, like, it's not. It's on the opposite side for them. That's really weird. But either way, though, very cool. I love how they do the Tag Fighters art usually for these boxes because it, you know, kind of, like, connects, so to speak. We do have the top part here with Goku and Vegeta with the Toei animation sticker. I would say if you are going to get these guys, 100% do not just get one, get both of them. I feel like the piece is just incomplete. We are going to we'll open Goku first. We'll put Vegeta to the side for now. I am really excited about this. Like, when I saw this, the fact that you could put them together on one figure, I was like, oh mama, that is so cool. I could not pass these guys up, especially since this is obviously one of the coolest scenes in Dragon Ball Super Broly. There we go. Alright, it is a little bit of a shame seeing the Bandai logo on it, despite that saying Bam Presto. But, you know, that's the way things have come and gone, as it were. Oh, Goku's head is falling out of the box. Alright, so that is one thing that I'm going to be very keen on seeing is how well they did Goku's head. This is very weird. So, oh, maybe it just got taped to that by accident. Interesting. All right, let's throw that over here. Whew! All right, your boy is very excited for this one. What do we got in store for us today? So let's take a look at the head, I guess, first of all. Okay, typical prize figure packaging. Very nice. Let's see. Is there a hole here? There is. Wonderful. Y'all know that I like to just kind of... Perfect. Alright, so they did opt, it looks like, for a shiny hair paint job, which is definitely not a bad thing. I think this sculpt looks very good. I really do like Goku's face. I think it is pretty good. Again, good job on the hair. Ooh, weird that that's just white back there, but you're not going to see that. Interesting. This reminds me a lot of the, I'll get him at the end to compare him, but the Super Dragon Ball Heroes Goku. Because it's weird, like, on the front of the box, right? If we take a look at this real quick, it kind of looks shiny like that, but then especially here, it almost looks like darker, but I think that's just because of the lighting purely. Alright, so he is already put together, which is pretty interesting. Let's go ahead and open that up. The sculpt looks really good. He looks very odd without a head, but that's kind of obvious. So let's take a look at the body. Sculpt doesn't look too bad, though he does look a little bit scrawny, ironically enough. Not like I mean, my man's built, but also those weird elbows that was also in the last tag fighters thing, which we will compare these guys to as well. I do really like the belt. I love the pant detail. They did a great job. Again, my whole philosophy where making it look like that this was sculpted and then the clothes were put around it. They did a very good job on that. The boots look great. They usually do a pretty good job on Goku's boots. But very nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's go ahead and slap the head on there. Very weird that it like goes this way, but I guess that makes sense. All right. Please? There we go. There we go. I couldn't get it to fit. Ooh, Goku got that long neck going on. Oh, maybe, is that not the right way? Hold on. Let's double check here. Okay, so there is a shaped hole. So that should just slide on then. There we go. Ooh. That hair is very spiky. Ow, look at my hand. That is very painful, but that's fine. Kids, ask your parents' permission or parents' help for that. That looks really good, though. I do like it. Goku's got a little bit of that long neck going on, but he is, like, craning his neck in the scene. Actually, you know what? We can just take a look at the scene right here. Yeah, that looks about right to me. Obviously, the art style's a little bit different, but I think it looks pretty good. All right. So let's go ahead and pop the base out here. So this is going to be the most interesting part about this because we have 3 holes there. And obviously, not all of them would be used if you just had the single figure. So I assume here, so this is just a plain black base. Oh, Bandai Spirits. Interesting. Finally seeing that. Hello. So this, I assume this fits in all of the holes. Which way is this? Like that? Okay, so yeah, it fits like that. Fits like that. And then I assume it doesn't fit in this one because that one's probably Vegeta's. Yeah, so that one's for Vegeta. So I assume that like this back one here is if you were going to display this by itself. Or if you only had the Goku. Ooh, and he does not. Oh, okay, actually. I was going to say he doesn't go in very well, but that's actually really solid in there. So that's Goku just by himself. Already a pretty amazing looking figure, if I do say so myself. Looks very nice. I like it by itself, too. So then, I guess, for this, then, we can just pop it off of here and slap it over here. I guess, realistically, you could kind of display it in either spot, but I assume that's why there's the extra hole there, right? All right. Let's move on to Vegeta, then. I guess I will put them on Goku's base. We already took a look at Vegeta's box, so let me grab my, my opening tool here. There we go. So yeah, I don't know. I think this is a really cool idea, especially since the last tag fighter set was the Goku and Frieza, and this 100% blows that out of the water. I think that this is actually only the second tag fighter set, if memory serves me correctly. The only other one, which again I will compare it to at the end, is the Tournament of Power Goku and Frieza fighting Jiren. But they really stepped it up with this one, because that last one, the sculpt on those were pretty bad. The bases were cool, though, I will admit. You know, this is just a black base, unfortunately. But they do have, obviously, the appeal of being able to connect to each other. All right, so let me throw this over here. Just organize a little bit off screen. All right, Vegeta. He is also all in one piece already, minus the head. Let me go ahead and rip that out there. Let's see what we got. Ooh. So, wow, that looks really weird off of the figure. So, I didn't really notice it on Goku until I kind of saw it with Vegeta, but that, like, darker part towards the base of his hairline is actually painted on. Like, even if you look here a little bit, it's kind of a little bit more difficult to see, but then, like, this is darker blue, so this is shaded like that. That is really awesome. I think the expression is perfect for Vegeta. Very, very nice head. I didn't really notice it, but as you can see kind of here, there's a little bit of darker coloring. It's just not as noticeable with Goku just because of how his hair is. Well, you know what, Goku? Other Goku that was sitting there, you're getting the L this time, my friend. You're just getting thrown off. Ooh, don't want to break Vegeta's hands. All right, so Vegeta's body also kind of looks a little bit, again, not scrawny, but like small. That definitely ain't scrawny right there. I do really like this outfit for Vegeta, and we don't get too many figures of it often, funny enough, or at least it doesn't really feel like it. Ooh, is that a nick on mine? I assume that that's that little scratch right there is a little bit of damage. It kind of looks like it's supposed to be there a little bit on the camera. But ooh, I like the rip in the back. The paint on that is a little bit not so good. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, my light died. What the heck? Well, anyway, as you can see here, right? It kind of looks like the paint was like painted over onto the clothes, and then there's a little nick on his bosom there. But other than that, this looks really good. And overall the figure looks very good. Again, the weird elbows, but the hands look really good. Let me fix the light real quick and I'll be right back. All right, no idea what happened with my light there, but either way, this is weird because so Goku's has the neck like coming out of the figure, while Vegeta's is the neck going into the figure. That's kind of interesting, and his hole is a little bit different. That does slide in very nicely though. Wow, that is a very solid Vegeta figure. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Yep, that hurts. Ow. Jeez. All right, well, there we go. So that's the Vegeta. I do really like the angle. The Galick gun is very nice. Obviously, the eyes pointing down. It looks very good as a complete piece. That's really cool. I really like it. All right, let's go ahead and get Vegeta's base out then. I will show you them on their own bases. And then I will also show you them, of course, together. This is very interesting, though, how like they decided to go for shiny for this and then matte black for that. Also, Vegeta's, why are they all so close together? That's really weird. Okay, well, I assume then that is Vegeta's by himself. This does kind of go up and in, which is good because it fits with the angle of the shot. Let me see if I can get this in here properly. Please. How does this fit? I don't want to like ruin the hole. Like this. Goku's like slid in definitely a little bit easier. It's just harder with like angles like this on some of these figures. There we go. Perfect. Nice tight fit. There we go. Good. Okay, so let's put Goku back on his peg actually real quick just so that we can see what they look like by themselves. I'm just trying to not break it. Obviously, it's a little bit heavy with Goku on the peg. All right, so here is Goku and Vegeta. Wow, Vegeta is really tall. Obviously, you know, since there's a lot of leg room here in terms of the base, it's a lot harder to kind of have them like side by side like this. So that doesn't look too bad. But yeah, so definitely really cool. Like, let's just focus on Vegeta real quick. Let me pick up our camera real quick. Very, very nice. Sorry, you saw the tripod there. Very, very nice, though, even just by itself. Very, very tall, especially compared to Goku over there. But nonetheless, though, very, very cool. Let's go ahead real quick. I'm going to put that down. Nice. We are going to put... So, this is weird, though, because they're in different spots. Like, the holes on the figures are in different places. So I don't know. That's really weird. Let's just try Vegeta's first because he's already in the center of the camera. Let's put Vegeta, or does he not go there? Does he go here? Okay, so he fits there. So then does Goku fit in the other hole? Pop that out. So where does Goku fit here? He doesn't fit there. Unless Vegeta has to be in his thing? Alright, so I was able to get them both on the same stand. This is still Vegeta's stand, as you saw from that cut. So this, I guess, is just Vegeta's normal spot. So then he kind of has the center stage. And then this spot is for Goku. These two look absolutely fantastic together. I will pick up the camera in a second and show you it from a more top view. But wow, they did a fantastic job designing this. I am very excited to see what they look like on Goku's stand as well, because they are back to back here, which is what the scene, you know, in Dragon Ball Super Broly is like. As you can see right there, they're back to back, right? And that stand, I can't really tell which one they're using in that picture, unless it kind of just achieves the same effect with a different angle, which wouldn't really make sense to me, to be honest. But here they are from the top view. There is Vegeta there, and then obviously Goku. Very, very cool. I love this. Even from just like a front on, they're both looking directly at the camera. Obviously, the place where my camera is placed is a little bit lower, so it's not as centered. But let's go ahead and put them on Goku's base now. I'm going to take Vegeta off first, just because I want to be careful. And I'm going to try and keep them on the sticks, quote unquote, I guess. Just because then it is a little bit easier. I don't have to keep, taking them off of the... or taking them out of the figure and then ruining the hole that, the stand has. Because obviously you don't want to ruin the figure itself. This is taking a lot. Hold on. Let me just pull it off screen. At least, they make it nice and tight so that it is a lot more difficult for you to mess it up. Okay, so this is Vegeta's base. So we're going to put this over here. Goku's base, obviously, so that one is the one for them, or him by himself, right? So then this goes here. And then this Vegeta goes here. Okay. They look no different. They literally look the same as they did on the other base. How do they do it? I don't know. Let's see. So Goku's hole is shaped like that one. So this is where Goku goes, and this is where Vegeta goes. So I'm assuming it's just sort of an optical illusion. Excuse me. And these holes are actually the same place because they do look about the same where these two are. And then they just place the extra hole wherever they do need it. That's really interesting, though. I do like it a lot. I really, really like the look of it. Again, here, let me pick it up for you real quick. It's very, very nice for their, I believe, first time doing this. I don't ever remember a figure having the ability to be on the same stand like this. They did a very, very fantastic job with it. Real quick, I just want to look. I'm going to put them back on the same stand in 1 second here. But what I want to do, just for comparison's sake, can I just rip that out like that? I don't want to damage it. Yeah, there we go. I think that's widening Vegeta's gap a little bit, but it's all right. I want to see the comparison of the bases just to see if I'm correct about my theory with the holes. I will say, if anything, before we do that real quick, I think that Vegeta's base, this one, is better if you're going to have both, purely because then this extra hole that's not being used is kind of covered up by, you looking at them, where this hole on Goku's stand is more front and center as these guys are kind of in the back, right? So if we look at this, it does, obviously I'm just kind of eyeballing it here, but it does look like they just about line up. If not exactly the same, they're definitely pretty close. So I guess that makes sense. They just add the extra hole where they need it. So either way, though, this is Goku's stand. I would honestly say that if you're going to display both, use Vegeta's, because then the extra hole is kind of under them, right? Although, I mean, this is probably like a long, long time away, but since this is closer, I assume this will probably... the plastic will eventually break, and I mean, that's just real long time over time. Obviously, it's not going to snap from just being in there, but, I guess since the hole is closer, there is a little bit more room for error, because obviously if the holes are closer, then there's more of a chance of them kind of conjoining. I don't know if that makes sense what I'm saying, but either way, though, I'm definitely going to keep them on this one because there you go. As you can see, right, that hole is a lot more back, whereas when they were there, it was literally right in the front. All right, so let's go ahead and give some comparison here. These two look absolutely fantastic. I do like as well that you just use the stand. I know maybe it would be better for you to give both of their stands in one box, but then you only have this extra piece and you don't have more of the plastic stands lying around. All right, so to compare them, the last tag fighters that we got were the tag fighter Goku and Vegeta, Goku and Frieza, which we did unbox on the channel. I had some choice words for Frieza's mouth. Obviously, this was the Frieza with the bad jawline. To kind of give thoughts on both of these, I definitely favor our boys Goku and Vegeta here. Obviously, the fact that you can put them on the same stand is so cool. And I think that isn't necessary for this figure to work. But it's just because they're so close in the actual scene that, that they came from, that it works so well. I will say the bases are a little bit cooler on these. Obviously because they're like rocks, and it like fits the Tournament of Power stage. Though to be fair, for this one, they're obviously in the air, so it's not, as easy to make like a themed stand. Though they could have made the whole thing clear. Like these guys' stands are clear, which I think is really cool to contrast the rocks. They could have made this clear, which granted most prize figures have black stands anyway, which doesn't look so bad. But either way though, like sculpt wise, I would definitely give it to these guys. I love Vegeta's sculpt a lot. Goku definitely like has a lot more of a softer look here. His muscles are like 100% a lot more defined. Though I do suppose they kind of both fit their purpose in that, this is from the Broly movie and the animation is a lot softer. Whereas, this Goku is from Dragon Ball Super where it's a little bit more, I don't want to say detailed, but you know what I mean. And Frieza, I'm not even going to comment on him. Frieza's just bad. The face ruins the whole thing. The body sculpt is fine, but I'm going to definitely give it to Goku and Vegeta, not just for creativity with the stand thing, but the sculpts as well. The Goku isn't terrible. Also, here's the other thing I was talking about, where the Tag Fighters line, I guess, is just going to have these weird elbows, where it's like kind of, this one isn't as pointed, but like, my man's elbow is like, literally, you could get a paper cut on that. So these guys have that too, like we went over earlier. So yeah, definitely very cool though. I think both scenes are pretty nice to have in the Tag Fighters line. And then for our final comparison, real quick here, I just wanted to show you these two. The Dragon Ball Heroes Goku and Vegeta. And the reason why I bring them out is just because they have a very similar hair style in terms of paint to the Goku and Vegeta. They have this like shiny look to them, right? Where it like really makes the hair look shiny. But this is all one color blue. And Goku and Vegeta have this very nice darker blue tone towards the base that kind of gives it a lot more of a, I don't know, not realistic effect, but a lot better looking in my opinion. And obviously this blue is a little bit of a different shade than the lighter blue on that figure. But either way, though, that is going to do it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know this was a little bit of a longer one, but it was definitely worth the watch because, my guy, look at what we're looking at. This is awesome. Honestly, in more recent times, I think this is one of the best figures that Bandai has made, in my opinion. I'm going to go out and say I love it so much. I was looking forward to it. It does not disappoint. It looks basically exactly like the production images. It's so good. I absolutely love it. Alright guys, that's going to do for me. Hope y'all enjoyed. I will see you in the next one. Epic2 out. Peace.